I know what today is.
John, he taught me how to ride. I mean, really ride.
She's fast.
Well, firstly, can we start with you, Kate? Can you tell us a little bit about the movie, your movie, East of Wall?
Yeah, East of Wall was really a story that was found by chance, by taking like a wrong turn down a road in South Dakota, and I got directed to find a woman named Tabatha who lives east of Wall. And I lived with this family for 3 years, and I crafted a story. It's docufiction that's inspired by their life, with some fiction weaved through, and majority of the cast is playing themselves, alongside Jennifer Ealy and Scoot McNairy. But yeah, it's Tabatha's story. It's after the death of her husband. She's wrestling with grief and financial insecurity. And she's also providing for a group of teenagers who kind of find refuge on her ranch near the Badlands.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I'm kind of curious, which came first, like the chicken or the egg? Did you live in South Dakota for 3 years first, or did you have the idea for the movie and then you wanted to go and immerse yourself in the culture for 3 years?
No, I did not have this idea for the film. I was on a road trip with my cinematographer, and we were just trying to find interesting faces, people, maybe for a short film, or maybe to go back for a music video one day, something like that. And I had no idea I was going to be making a feature. And then when I found Tabatha's story and Porshia's story, I just thought, oh, these are the faces I've been dying to see on screen, and these kind of fierce women, and I'm going to take this leap. And so I lived with them, just basically studied them to understand them and build trust in their way of life, and get them kind of introduced into the acting world. And then we finally shot it, after those 3 years.
What was that experience like for all three of you, living together and teaching about, the South Dakota ways, and then teaching also about the movie making side and what would be to come?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it was really awesome, honestly. Kate dug right into getting her hands dirty. She's helped raise calves up. She's helped do it all. Like, she rides horses now. Yeah, she's helped save baby animals. Got into it all. And taught us a lot about acting. Like, we just meshed our worlds together.
And it felt very bizarrely natural. Like, even you're just even saying that, I'm like, that's crazy that it even worked. But somehow it did.
Okay, so I'm next. I want to learn how to ride a horse. I want to learn how to save baby animals. I want to learn how to do all of that. What were some of the unexpected joys for you, Kate, working as a director, working with non-professional actors, and then for you guys coming into this world and this being your first film?
Well, the joys were, there's so many joys. It's like, because I knew them so well, when we started filming it, it was like, just going to work with your best friends every day and creating something. And we got to just like really explore and have fun. Because there had to be, even though it's fully scripted, because the script is based off of, moments that they've shared with me about their life before I knew them. And then a lot of the script is also things that I experienced with them. And then, with the fiction weaved through, I couldn't be too, controlling as a director of this is the vision, this is my vision, because it's going to pop that authenticity of their lives. Like, you really needed to feel them way more than you need to feel me as the director. So it was just a lot of collaboration. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah.
I think authentic is the perfect word for this movie. It just felt so real, and you felt so that you were there, that you were experiencing with you guys. How does this movie differ from your daily reality?
It doesn't.
Really?
No, that's our life, yeah.
The premiered at Sundance, and it won let me get this right. It won the audience award in the next section. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was. I remember Tabby once said to me, "Why are you making a movie about me? I'm not interesting." And when we won that audience award, it was the perfect answer to that question. So, yeah.
Has anyone else from your community seen the movie at all? Like, have they been able to give their perspective on it?
Yeah, I've had some friends see it. They watched it when they did the little online viewing thing, you know. A few friends and family have seen it and they loved it. A lot of people are excited and waiting right now, and they constantly ask, you know, when it's going to be out.
August 15th.
Yeah. Now I actually have something to tell them. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the movie, what does the word community mean in the context of East of Wall, especially in a place like rural South Dakota, where there's both isolation and just deep-rooted community?
Good question.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest part about it is like, I'm not super deep-rooted in my community, so that's a harder question for me. I do my own thing.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I am my own community.
Yeah, you kind of created your own community. But the thing that is interesting about like the cowboy culture,
Like on the reservation, that's my community. That's the people that they're the people of the earth. And yeah, that's my community. That's how I feel about that.
that's kind of like why I thought Tabby was also such an interesting character for that exact reason, as a lead in a film, you know, because you look at Tabby and you're just like, wait, you run a ranch, you know, and
You hang out in Pine Ridge?
yeah, to twist that on its head was, you know, and to have leads like them in a film was something I've always wanted to see myself as an audience member. So.
Okay, what do you hope audiences from big cities or different backgrounds understand about South Dakota or the rural resistance that you guys have?
Yeah, I mean, for me, so it's more South Dakota, but also just like Westerns, you know, it's just like all the Westerns that are coming out right now and really have been told in history, none of them are told through the voices of women at the forefront. And so for me, South Dakota, yes, but that idea of having women at the forefront of a Western, modern Western, actually just came from me being inspired by all the amazing women ranchers that I saw in South Dakota. You know, it just made my reason to want to tell this story even stronger because, you know, I see so much strength in South Dakota and the women there just, you know, blow me away all the time. I have immense respect for them, so.
Porshia and Tabatha, how did Kate convince you to, one, tell the story of your lives, and two, star in the movie?
Within meeting Kate, within a few hours, there's just, I don't know, Kate makes you feel safe. There's something about Kate that it's the way she cares about people, the way she looks at you, the way she understands what you're saying. Like, you don't get that from everybody. You don't get it from most people. And I think that was one of the big things that I had lacked so much that made it so easy for me to open up to Kate. I told her things that I had told nobody, and I only had known her a few hours. Like, it wasn't too hard to say yes to the movie after that, after 3 years, you know?
Meeting Kate, she just became family, like
her other
instantly.
mother.
Yeah.
Your movie mom.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And if you want more content like this, head over to movieguide.org. Movieguide is a nonprofit organization, and we are supported every day by viewers like you.